Hello, Guido here from Block Builders, and I want to show you guys today the difference between Bybit and Binance. As you may know, on both platforms you can actually trade derivatives, or as some people say, Bitcoin futures or Ethereum futures and the futures of some other coins. And if you go to coinmarketcap.com, you can click here under exchanges and then derivatives. And as you can see, Binance is currently actually the biggest exchange to trade derivatives and most popular are Bitcoin futures. So you can bet on the future price of Bitcoin and you can even short it. And on the third place is Bybit with a bit lower volume. It's only 1/3 of the volume that Binance currently has. However, there are still some valid reasons to use Bybit. If we go onto the platforms, we can see both platforms are very straightforward when it comes to trading. I mean, you can just click here on trade, and then when it comes to Bybit, you have two options to trade future contracts. You have the USD based perpetuals futures. So that basically means you are holding USDT, so Tether, the stable coin. That is backed by US dollar, and then you trade against that, and when you do a good trade, you can actually increase your Tether holding. And the other option would be to do these inverse perpetuals that are basically trades where you can trade on the basis of Bitcoin or Ethereum, EOS or XRP. So you don't need to hold Tether. You can hold Bitcoin and then you can trade. And if you do a successful trade, you increase your Bitcoin stack. If we take a look at Binance, you will notice that Binance is actually way more complex. So if it comes to Bybit, which is only a derivatives platform, so where you can trade futures, and Binance is a lot more. So on Binance, you can trade these futures as well. So you can either trade them against USDT or against Bitcoin or some other coins. So let's click here, and then you can see it basically looks kind of similar. You always have a chart, you have the order book, and then you can do limit or market orders. If you don't know the difference, a limit order is basically you can set a price and then you say how much you want to buy. And then if the price is reached, the order will be executed. And with a market order, the order will be executed immediately to the best price available on the market. So that's basically the main difference between limit and market order. And of course you have that option here as well. And big picture is that Bybit is actually just a derivatives platform. So you can only trade the futures of coins like Bitcoin. There are actually only a few, Ethereum, EOS, XRP. And then they also added Link here, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin and Tezos. And when it comes to Binance, Binance has a lot more cryptocurrencies that you can trade on their futures platform. They basically have the most popular, basically all of the most popular cryptocurrencies you can trade on their futures platform. As you can see when you go through that here. But as I said, Binance is a lot more than just a futures platform. You can also buy spot Bitcoin, so you can send some euro or US dollar there and buy Bitcoin with that, or any other cryptocurrencies. So they have hundreds of cryptocurrencies that you can actually buy and sell there. And Bybit only futures focuses on futures trading. So it's a lot more narrow what you can do on Bybit. However, the main reason why a lot of people use Bybit is because their matching engine is a lot faster than the Binance one. So let's say the price of Bitcoin or the other cryptocurrencies that are traded on Bybit are going up very fast or going down very fast. So that sometimes sends or gives the exchanges problems so that you can't put in an order, or you can't close your trade. That actually happens quite often, and that was also one of the main reasons why people went away from BitMEX, the futures platform that was the biggest futures platform in the past. And Binance does that a lot better than BitMEX. However, Bybit is still on top when it comes to their matching engine. So if you have a lot of volatility, the chances are better that you can place your order on Bybit than on Binance. However, what most people do is they have an account on both platforms, on Binance and Bybit, because it makes sense to buy and sell spot cryptocurrencies. So to buy just some Bitcoin, and then you can send them to Bybit and trade there and then send them back, or you want to buy another token like Chainlink and want to hold it for a while or trade it. So it actually makes sense to have an account on both. If you just want to buy a cryptocurrency and hold it, the best platform for you is probably Binance. If you want to trade futures of, let's say, Bitcoin or Ethereum or XRP, then you should check out Bybit as well. I also put a link down in the description that you can use, and with that link you can actually save a few percent on fees if you use Bybit or Binance. So just check out the links, sign up for an account, and you can try both platforms out. And we can also take a quick look at the fees. And as you can see, there's a nice maker rebate when it comes to fees on Bybit. So if you do limit order, so an order that you write into the order book and that is not executed or filled immediately, and you actually get a small percentage for free, because you're providing liquidity. And there's a taker fee of 0.075%. So if you do a market order, you basically pay that fee. If you do a limit order, you basically pay, or you receive actually that fee. But only if the order doesn't get filled immediately. And for Binance, as you can see, it's also very low, and you can actually save a bit more when you have BNB there. But they only have the negative maker fee when you are on VIP level 5 or higher than that. So that's basically it. If you have any questions, please feel free to use the comments down below. And if you don't have an account yet on either of these platforms, please feel free to use my links down below to save a few percentage points on fees and get some perks for free. And if you like that video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.